What up, everybody? It's your boy Bartholomew, and we back again for another video. I know it's been a long time. It's been about a week and a half, but you know what? Life is kicking everybody popo right now. So, since we've been gone and everything, your boy came up with an idea about buying a train, like a whole locomotive. And my old lady told me no. Just no. But did you know you can buy a locomotive, like the engine, the front part. You can buy that thing for anywhere between $45,000 to $150,000 used. Who knew? I didn't know until I started doing research. And the reason why the old lady said no, and by the way, a couple of the homies, Jose, you told me no. Lyric, you told me no. Tara, you told me no. You see how many people told me no about buying a train? Just talking about it's way too expensive. It ain't that expensive. But then after I started doing the research, man, the maintenance in the locomotive, can't even Google it. Why can't you Google it? I don't know. And then what is it? I looked up that just to park that shit, each day costs $100 to park the train on like a train track. $100. That's $3,600 just for parking. And then after you park the bad boy, naturally you gotta put it on the train tracks, and you gotta pay for the bad boy to ride on the train tracks. It costs a lot of money. It does not cost a lot of money to buy the train. It costs a lot of money to operate the train. And don't forget the diesel that goes inside the train. And the train's so daggone heavy, so you know it holds thousands of gallons. Cool. So, no to the train. That made me look into Joe Biden's infrastructure plan. Didn't really know anything about it. Started learning about it. Started doing some research. It was like, alright. One part of the infrastructure plan is actually to generate high-speed trains. How dope would that be? Right now our trains currently only go about 80 miles per hour. High-speed train rocks about 200 miles per hour. Pretty fast. That's pretty dope. America is like the only first world country that don't have a high-speed rail system. China built a high-speed rail system in like 15 years. So America, we need to catch up. But there's several reasons why we won't catch up. And if you stay tuned, might be like a whistleblower, but it's worthy of shouting out some of this stuff. You know what I mean? So stay tuned. I'm going to keep going over a lot of this stuff. Boom. Did y'all know that Amtrak is the only passenger rail system in the United States of America? Like outside of like your local transit and the local subways and everything like that, Amtrak is the only passenger rail system. Crazy. Like what? It's government backed. Duh. I mean, let's really question that. So all of the train tracks that you happen to see is owned by a majority of corporations, CSX, Union Pacific, and about 6 or 7 other majority companies. So, I mean, it sounds like monopoly. Shh. Let's not start blowing the whistle yet. Man, so they're actually trying to build a high-speed rail system in California. It's kind of funny. They've already spent like billions of dollars on this bad boy. They ain't got nowhere with it. And the train starts in nowhere and stops in nowhere. It's 2 cities, but trust me, if I told you the cities, you'd be like, who knows these cities? Dumbest shit I've ever seen. They need to fire the engineers. They need to fire everybody that thought of this idea in California, because they just spending money for no reason. Man, and supposedly they're building another one in Texas from Dallas to Houston. I can sit there and tell you right now, hey, puppy whoopies. That's my puppy whoopies. You're beautiful puppy whoopies, aren't you? So, yeah, Dallas to Houston, they're building the high-speed rail. And I can tell you right now, since me and the fam bam live in Dallas, I ain't seen nothing like that. I ain't seen anything pop up remotely anywhere. So, that ain't happening either. Like, so, will we ever get high-speed rail? Maybe, possibly. I don't know. I really don't know. because it costs about $154 million per mile to retrofit a track or even build a new one. $154 million. So, I don't know if you've been following this whole infrastructure plan, Joe Biden bring jobs back and everything like that, but it's only a couple of trillion, 1.9 trillion. That ain't building no high-speed rail. It ain't doing it. So, what we propose is that the people just do it, right? So, here's a map. Here's a map of what some dude came up with. Trust me, I looked at this map. I don't like this map. For one, why are we going up to Canada and we in America? Now, I may be Bobo the fool, Bobo the clown, something, but the math don't add up. I just don't see how it's feasible to drag a track up into Canada at $154 million. This is a straight face. Like, what? $154 million a mile? You want us to drag it up into Canada? Canada, no. Bye-bye. No. Also, it's a whole lot of like track everywhere that this map wants to retrofit for high-speed trains. I just personally don't think that should. No. Again, $154 million per mile. Reduce the mileage. Here is a map that we propose after doing research where it reduces a lot of mileage. It still touches all of the major cities. It still touches all of the major cities, and I think it will reduce the cost. And the best way to get the boss to pay attention to you is to reduce the cost for the boss. You get what I'm saying? So this map right here is what I propose. Bing, pin. Yes, the shirt does say Murder Kroger. It actually does have a meaning. I'm not going to tell you the meaning. I will let you go Google it yourself. But it's actually a pretty cool little thing. So go Google it if you're actually curious. It's not nothing gangster. It's legitimately a sound business establishment that just got coined Murder Kroger. So, yeah. Now, back to the scheduled programming, unpinned. So in order to pay for this infrastructure bill, boom, right, Joe Biden is talking about raising corporate tax. All the corporations, basically, they don't want to do this. Why don't they want to do it? Because it costs them more money. Then you got the actual civilians, the citizens in America. They don't want to raise their taxes, so will a high-speed train actually happen? Probably not. So what we propose is the best way to get it to happen is that we take action and we do it ourselves as citizens that want to see this train pop up. I just want to see a train moving 200 miles per hour in America, carrying some people on their vacation. I think, let's call it a, what do British people call it? They don't call it a vacation. Holiday.
Holiday.
See, she knows. Yes, I want to see some Americans go on a train and be like, we're on a holiday today. So, anyway, so, again, we propose that basically we do it ourselves. I did research into a couple of high-speed rail nonprofit organizations, and man, I can't think of the name right now. It's like High Speed Rail Association or something. 245 Instagram followers. I know you can't really base anything off of that, but I'm sorry. If you have less than 300 Instagram followers, are you really doing your job? We're talking about high speed rail, nonprofit organizations, starting our own. Now you're probably out there thinking, man, here you go, asking for money. Actually, I'm not asking anybody for money, because here's the smart little thing about it, right? We hit monetization. All you gotta do is hit that subscribe button and share this video if it's something that you're actually interested in. If you want to see like a high-speed train just come to your city, because you gotta understand, monetization is basically companies paying for advertisement, right? So to be a good Samaritan and help change or even move to be a good Samaritan and help modernize the United States of America, all you have to do is subscribe, because all of the monetization proceeds will basically go to this. And when I say this, I'm talking about trying to figure out how to make a high-speed rail, because again, I can't own my own train. Hit that like, subscribe button, and let's try to buy a train. I really want to buy a train.